Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that affects every single one of us: split-second choices. You know those moments when you blurt out a comment, hit send on a text, or make a quick decision and almost immediately regret it. Well, neuroscience explains why our brains make these fast, sometimes flawed choices. In this video, you'll discover how decision-making works inside your brain, the psychology of regret, and some practical strategies to make better choices without losing the speed that keeps life moving. Section 1. The two systems of the brain. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman describes our thinking in two systems. System 1 is fast, automatic, and emotional. It's the gut instinct that makes you react before you think. It kept our ancestors alive by helping them run from danger, and today it helps us make everyday decisions quickly. System 2 is slower, more deliberate and logical. It's the part of your brain you use when solving a math problem, planning your day, or analysing a tough choice. When you make a split-second decision, it's almost always System 1 at work. It's quick, but it can also be sloppy. System 2 is like a wise professor. It takes longer to step in, but it can correct System 1 if you give it the chance. The problem is that in today's fast-paced world, we often don't stop long enough to let System 2 weigh in, and that's when regret creeps in. Section 2. Why we regret split-second choices. So, why do we regret these decisions so often? First, emotions drive speed. When you're excited, angry, or anxious, your brain relies heavily on emotional shortcuts. You might snap at someone in frustration, only to regret it later when the feeling passes. Second, cognitive biases trick us. The availability bias makes us choose based on what's easiest to remember, not what's most accurate. Anchoring bias pushes us to stick with the first option we see. Social proof bias tempts us to copy others without thinking. Third, there's a mismatch between short-term and long-term goals. A split-second choice often satisfies an immediate need: relief, pleasure, or escape. Later, your long-term goals catch up. Wait, why did I waste money on that? Finally, our memory edits the story. Studies show that regret often comes not from the choice itself, but from how we replay it afterward. We remember the mistake more vividly than the reasons we made the choice in the first place. Section 3. Real-life examples. Let's bring this down to earth with a few examples. In poker, you're dealt a decent hand. Pressure mounts. Your gut says fold, and you listen. Later, you realize you missed a chance to build your stack. Fear overrode strategy and regret sets in. In teaching, a student gives the wrong answer. Without thinking, you correct them too quickly. Later, you regret not encouraging their effort. That moment could have built their confidence. In music, inspiration strikes and you grab the first rhyme that comes to mind. Later, you realize a stronger lyric was just one pause away. The regret comes not from writing, but from not waiting for System 2 to offer something better. In each case, regret follows speed without reflection. Section 4. How to make better choices. So how do we balance speed with wisdom? Here are a few strategies. 1. Pause for just 5 seconds. Even a short pause activates System 2. Try it before replying, buying, or acting. 2. Name the emotion. Simply saying, "I feel angry," reduces its hold on your brain. 3. Set rules in advance. In poker, pre-decide your ranges. In shopping, set a budget before browsing. In teaching, plan how you'll respond to errors. 4. Reflect afterward. Regret can be a teacher. Ask yourself, what bias influenced me? How can I adjust next time? And 5. Practice mindfulness. Meditation and awareness training strengthen the brain's control centers, giving System 2 more chances to step in. Conclusion. Here's the big takeaway. Split-second choices aren't mistakes by default, they're survival tools. But when we regret them, it's usually because we didn't give our slower, wiser brain a chance to weigh in. Next time you feel that impulse, remember this. Pause, name the emotion, and ask if this choice fits with your bigger goals. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share in the comments. What's one split-second choice you regretted? And what did you learn from it? Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.